It always seems impossible until it's done. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. A winner is a dreamer who never gives up. Courageous people do not fear forgiving for the sake of peace. Do not judge me by my successes. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living. I dream of an Africa which is in peace with itself. Resentment is like drinking poison and then hoping it will kill your enemies. To be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. It is better to lead from behind and to put others in front, especially when you celebrate victory, when nice things occur. Money won't create success, the freedom to make it will. I stand here before you not as a prophet, but as a humble servant of you, the people. Our human compassion binds us the one to the other, not in pity or patronizingly, but as human beings who have learnt how to turn our common suffering into hope for the future. It is in your hands to create a better world for all who live in it. There can be no keener revelation of a society's soul and the way in which it treats its children. For to be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. Real leaders must be ready to sacrifice all for the freedom of their people. If you want to make peace with your enemy, you have to work with your enemy, then he becomes your partner. I detest racialism because I regard it as a barbaric thing, whether it comes from a black man or a white man. Let there be justice for all, let there be peace for all, let there be work, bread, water, and salt for all. It is music and dancing that make me at peace with the world. It is what we make out of what we have, not what we are given, that separates one person from another. A good head and a good heart are always a formidable combination. I stand here before you not as a prophet, but as a humble servant of you, the people. I am fundamentally an optimist, whether that comes from nature or nurture. I cannot say. Part of being optimistic is keeping one's head pointed toward the sun, one's feet moving forward. It is not where you start, but how high you aim that matters for success.